Well, it's one of them evenings. It's one of them evenings, boys and girls, where I think it's time just to go out and blow a bit of steam off. What do you reckon? We'll go to petrol station for some semi-skim milk. Proper ripping it up, aren't I? On a early hours Thursday morning. Right, something I wanted to talk about. The Twitter ban. This is going to be part one of a two-part video that my friends at K Official are going to put out for me tomorrow, Thursday, or today first, because it's early hours. Because what's this one, isn't it? Because Rico's gone back to Finland for a week, so he can't do any uploading. That's why not much content's been going out. I'm gonna, what they call it, explain what's gone on. As you all know, I put a tweet out last week that said I don't think that's Anthony Joshua's urine, and I don't know, I just got kicked off for it. Now I've had some back and forward with Twitter, with my legal people on Twitter, and they said basically what it is, we've had 507 complaints from that tweet. Now, so I pointed it out to them. If they were to check all them complaints, they will see that it's the same old people who are complaining about every single tweet that I put out. Now, I'm talking every single tweet. Now, the lady from San Francisco, the people who got in touch with me from, they said, okay, well, we'll have a look at it, Russell. So they've had a look at it. And what you've got is, it's what I've been saying. I probably, maybe into 100 trolls that Eddie Hearn's got. Maybe it's 50 or 60, but they said there's an average of 58 people reporting every single tweet that I put out. Every single tweet that I put out. Now, this is the truth. Now, I'm going to tell you something. A few years ago, I used to put stuff out. When frotch were with Eddie Hearn, I'd put stuff out for Eddie that he wanted to go out. And I wasn't really bothered after Frotch retired. But, you know, Eddie was seeing me right. He gave me tickets for the Kell Brook-Senchenko fight. 1,300 quid for 2 tickets. So you could come as my guest for us for your birthday, you and your missus. I thought he's alright, Eddie Hearn. But then, you know, you get to see through the nitty gritty, don't you, eventually? And well, I'm going to pull up in a minute here and I'm going to show you all something. It's like fucking, I'm a sore loser, innit? But I'm not a sore loser. This is what I have to put up with. Now, this video that you're going to hear after this one in a minute, this is part one. You're going to hear threats on a video made to me that I filmed on, I think it was third phone call he rung. Threats. Now, I filmed the threats, and it's from a Matchroom phone line. Now, there's a few people in boxing know this because I've showed them the tweet thing. Now, here we are. Look at this here. Right, look at that there. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. I'll have to put my glasses on here, my driving glasses. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Can you see that? What's that say there? Can you see that? You can't really see much of it, can you, because it lights and that. Well, people have seen it, you know, people in boxing. You can see it on the video clearly on part 2. There you go. You might be able to see that a bit clearer. Let's have a look. You see that? Can you see that at all? It's basically Matchroom's phone number. I showed that to some of my pals in boxing, and people are like, "We don't believe it, Russ, that Eddie's lot haven't done it." Now you can hear the phone call. When you hear the phone call on part 2, I've showed that to some promoters, some former world champion boxers, I'm not going to say who, former European champions, just people that I'm close to in boxing, and people are shocked that somebody rung me up from a Matchroom phone line. Now Eddie Hearn's reply is, I had 3 emails off his dad, which I've showed my close pals, 4 emails off Eddie Hearn. Fair enough, they got in touch. Barry said, "It's, you know me better than that, Russell." Well, I'd like to think I did. So these people, Eddie Hearn said it's VXOXO. It's a site you can go on, and these people can get Eddie Hearn's number, and what they can do, they can get Eddie Hearn's number and they can ring me from anywhere in the country, and the number I see says Matchroom. It said 01277359900, and I looked at it, and at first I thought it said Bradford, and I thought, oh God, it's that woman complaining about that car I sold her. So I ignored it. Then it rung again, and I looked, and it said Brentwood, Essex. I thought, oh fucking hell, what have I done here? What have I said? It'll be Barry Hearn or somebody already Hearn. I thought, what have I said? I haven't said anything about them. I thought it's got to be about me putting the Joshua tweet out with a picture of him going into court saying he's getting done for drugs, and saying I don't believe that his urine samples is. Well, I don't believe that. That's my opinion, innit? You don't put that kind of size on and lose all that body fat in 18 months. Professional bodybuilders say it's impossible, so unless he's just a freak. So who knows? There's no proof so far. So maybe I did deserve a ban, but I thought, who's this complaining here at Matchroom? And then so I answered it, and then obviously you can hear the threats made to me in part 2, because the time at first I slammed phone down, then he rung again and I filmed it. Now the Eddie Hearn, like I said, he said that somebody got hold of his number and tweeted Coogan or something and said that he were dead, and that Frank Warren's office have had the same sort of problem. So basically, I want people to listen to this voice, because if this isn't true and it ain't Eddie Hearn, well, we've got people going around cloning people's numbers and causing all sorts of problems. But I've spoke to tech people who are quite well up in the industry, and they've said, no, Russell, it's a load of shit. The phone masts wouldn't show area, and they wouldn't be able to do it, not on an Apple phone. The Apple phone's too advanced. So I'm going to let you, the fans, decide, see what you think. You listen to the voice, it's a Sheffield accent, I think he's an Asian kid. Let me know what you think. So listen, Mr. Asian kid, if you're watching, you think you're clever, saying you're going to take things further if I don't put no videos out, I've got news for you. I'm moving a couple of weeks, but I'm not hard to find. I'll be in the Doncaster area. You can come and visit me anytime you want, and I'll have you a straightener. Now, forget the fact that I did a bit of judo years ago. Forget that. We'll have a straightener with gloves on, so I won't be throwing you in a bat. We're just going to get at it. We can have it at a gym in Bolton, or we can have one in Nottingham. That's about that. But you think you're a tough guy and you want to meet me where there's no cameras with all your mates. Look, I'll come and meet you on your own. I've already been to meet trolls. I've got to meet them and they want to have a drink with me. You come and meet me if you've got a problem with my videos, Mr. Big Man at Matchroom, because I don't think you work at Matchroom. I don't think you work at Matchroom, but I won't put it past somebody at Matchroom having you phone me and then you do it off a landline instead of your own phone. Because if you're such a tough guy, why don't you ring me off your own phone? Why ring me off another phone, and then why ring me off a withheld number if you've got a problem with my videos? Now, because you've got a problem with my videos, I'm just going to put more out. Now, as we got getting back to the Twitter have been in touch with me, a lady called Debbie. Now, my lawyer were dealing with it at first. Now, I'm not bothered about all the tweets, the followers I had, because there were only really 2,000 boxing followers. The other 9,000-10,000, they were basically Trump supporters from a couple of years ago when I were a big Trump fan then. I'm not so much now. So there's only really a couple of thousand followers that I've ever really had, not 12,000, 10,000 are Trump fans. The followers didn't really bother me, like I told the lady at Twitter, but I said I don't think it's fair that I get banned. Now they've looked at it, and like I said to you, there's about 58 of them, this little band of brothers, and they all don't show their faces on Twitter, do they? Now, some of the stuff that I've been sent's been unreal. Now, I've showed some of my friends some of the stuff. I've had pictures of somebody they've got these pictures off this sick site. Now, they said they're going to slice my little girl up, Ruby. Now, she's 6 in November. This picture they sent to this girl, it looked like she was from like a country called Nicaragua or like Thailand or something, probably off one of them sick sites, and the girl had all slash marks all over her blast, and they said, this is what's going to happen to your daughter, Pokey. Now that was through a DM. Now I didn't know how to take the DM part off my Twitter, and I did most of the time when people followed me. If it looked like they were boxing people, I just follow them straight back, because I love boxing, don't I? Forget motor cars and dealing in gold and all that. I fucking hate all that kind of stuff. I love boxing. If I can go have a little do things in boxing that help people, I have good esteem about myself. Like I go down to Mick Wales gym, and I come out there and I really feel good about myself when I've been down at Mick's gym. I feel as good as like if I sell a car and make 200 quid on it or something. It's good for cleansing the soul, because obviously, you know, I used to be a bit of a bad seed years ago. But I love boxing, and boxing has probably saved my life. But these trolls, now there's people can say, oh, you're a troll, Russ. You're always sticking it to Matchroom. You're always sticking it to Frank Warren. Yeah, because I don't agree with some of the things they do. But I don't phone the kids, do I? Or send them pictures of the front door. I've had my tyres slashed and all sorts, cars damaged, all sorts. But you move on, don't you? You have to do things to make it in a situation where they can't get at your stuff and damage things. But sending pictures of kids to me sliced up, that's disgusting, isn't it? But I want you to listen to this part 2. I ain't got police or anything like that. One thing I'm not a grass. But I want you to listen to part 2. This is part 1. Listen to part 2 and see if any of you boxing fans out there can identify this big guy who's got a big problem. And listen to the conversation, how it goes, right? You know, I told him I don't make it in the first phone call. I said, I don't make any money out of boxing. What are you having a go at me for? All I get out of boxing, promoters and managers and fighters, trainers, they'll give me a few tickets and I'll share them out amongst my pals. I've never sold a ticket once. Dennis used to give me a full table of 10, and I'd take all my pals. I'd never take a bean off them, not even a pint. He were good. Dennis were good enough to do that for me, because he didn't pay me a wage. You see, I'd take a table. Now that's good, isn't it? I've been offered tickets of Steffi Bull. I've never took him up on his tickets offers. I've had tickets of Eddie Earn. I've also had ones of Eddie Earn that I paid, but he did give me really good ones, better than what I paid for. I've had tickets of other promoters. Now, I could get tickets off Mick Whaley if I wanted to, but I won't ask. And to be honest with you, I'd pay for them anyway, because they're trying to get somewhere in boxing. They're not at the top end, are they? But this person who rung me, he's bragging off. When you hear it, I'm not going to spoil it for you. I want you to listen to part 2. And let me know if you know this guy, Sheffield guy. And I want you to tell him to come and meet me. Or if you're watching, Mr. Troll, and I know you're watching, come and meet me. Meet me. I'll come Sheffield if I have to. I will come and see you. You come on your own. Come and meet me. Be a man. Don't be a mouse. Now, I'm not saying it's you that sent pictures to my DM of sick stuff, but there's a few of you. There's a band of brothers of you. People send me stuff all the time. I have a good idea who you all are. All I'm going to say to you is just put your proper pictures up. Or if you've got a problem with me, go and do something like what I'm doing. Give an opinion in boxing and then try and help people. I give kids exposure who are novices, but go do something in boxing. And then you can be critical, can't you? Like me, I can be critical, but I can also be flattering to people. Like, for example, Tyson Fury's not ready to fight Wilder, in my opinion. But he boxed well overnight and won every round, but what he went through overnight, that's not good enough to beat Wilder, and Tyson will know that. I won't be surprised if Tyson pulls out closer to Wilder fight, because the foundations are laid for it down the line. And somebody else steps in and he whips him. And Wilder whips him like Dillian White's begging for it, innit? Because Dillian White, with Archer's aura, is not really going anywhere, is he? And he don't want to take a risky fight unless it's big payday like Joshua or Wilder. If he loses to Wilder, Dillian White, he'll still get the Joshua fight down the line. But, like I said, if people want to send pictures of sliced up little girls to me, so be it. that's about your barrow, isn't it? But all these people who were like complaining every single tweet, when the lady went through them with me, the Twitter lady, she said, well, we're taking you off because you evaded a ban before. And I said, yeah, but I already had that account, didn't I just forgot password. So, but then I said to her, if you go through on the previous account and look, it's the same old people reporting the same old things. Now, when you get 507 complaints about a tweet, the software, she explained to me, they don't need to read the tweet, they just look at all these complaints and they just take it off anyway, because the tweet could have been something quite sick, like what I got sent, but I didn't report that person because I don't believe in doing stuff like that. But you know, maybe they do want reporting. But obviously these people, they're happy to be grassers and tell tales to Twitter. Well, crack on, because I've just got a young kid who lives in the area now, and all Twitter's going to be used now. I'm back on Twitter now, it's at Big Vern 44 /, and all it is basically, it's just going to be used now to upload the videos, that's it. I ain't going to comment on it. I don't comment on YouTube because it's in Rico's name, at lead /right. He won't let me have a password, so I can't comment on YouTube. I don't think I'm going to comment on Twitter, so that's it. I can't interact, can I? Because, you know, the trolls have won, haven't they? But I can say my bit in my videos, and that's probably best off for me because I'm quite short-tempered. I am confrontational. If somebody's got a problem, come and see me. Worst thing that can happen is, boom, you knock me out, don't you? And that's happened plenty of times before. Like I said, ears bitten off, teeth out, stabbed in the leg, slashed, guns in my mouth, kidnapped when I used to deal gold. I've had a lot. So you little trolls, that are really small people like that, who don't show your face and ring on withheld numbers, you trolls are not really anything, are you? You don't even show your faces. Show your faces and be men. But if you want to meet me, arrange it and I'll meet you. If you've got a problem, any of yous, like Matt Bowes, what happened to him? Remind people saying, oh, you people on Twitter, you were blah-de-blah and you never met. People in boxing who live in that area know that I went there. I was there all day. Matt Bowes, I know you're watching, you know who you rung. You rung somebody and you were asking, has he come to Bury? You know who you rung, Matt Bowes, don't you? So don't make out that you didn't ring somebody in that area. You did. You didn't come to meet me. You were shouting and bawling when I went home. When I made my way home, I was going through Snake Pass, up through Failsworth that way, over Woodhead. That's when you started getting leery when I'd set off. So you can still meet me out if you want. This is a message to all you trolls, all you idiots out there. If you've got a problem, be a man and meet me. Come to Doncaster and meet me. Don't send pictures of kids that are sliced up telling me that my daughter's next, because she's not even 6, my daughter, till November, and she's a twin. So I hope you're happy with yourselves now, you trolls. But it's onwards and upwards. Thank you to Matt for ringing me from SAS Digital. Yeah, I'm back on Twitter, but I won't be tweeting, Matt. It's just to upload the videos. But other people have offered to upload them anyway, so it doesn't really matter, really, does it now? I think I got highest views I've ever had with that video today, that Tyson one. Oh, apart from the one with Peter Fury, so it hasn't really affected me. And to be honest with you, Twitter just puts me in a bad mood anyway, seeing all you casuals. But I've just gone through the appeal process to get the account back up there because I didn't really want the trolls to think they'd had one up on me. And now that Twitter have seen it all, it's like the lady says, it's a band of brothers, about 58 of them, and you're all on troll accounts. But I won't be reporting you all, but all I say is just show your face. Show your face, and then we can all see what you look like, can't we? Hey? We can all see what you look like, you big Twitter hard man. So, alright. Right. I'm gonna go get some milk now and make some cocoa, Cadbury's cocoa, so I can't sleep. Shout out to Robin Reed. I think it's week 4 now, he's been doing the pads at Peter Fury's gym. Everybody said, oh, he'll not last. Well, Robin's there 2 days a week and he's on week 4, so well done to Robin Reed. Shout out to Bunny Johnson, you is core strength guy, a strength and conditioning guy. They're two people that I recommended to Peter, and he took them on, and they're still there a month later, and they're loving it. So that's good, isn't it? Isn't that good when you can do things like that? I think that's brilliant. Shout out to Tyson Fury at weekend, good win. All the best, Tyson. But you're not ready for Wilder. Don't take it to heart. It's just an opinion. Shout out to the Cobra, Carl Froch. He's beat more world champions than anybody else at 168 pounds. That for me means a lot. So shout out to the Cobra. Good lad, Carl. Let's hope he don't do any more 10-10 rounds. I know you're watching, Carl. No more 10-10 rounds, because I get it in here off all hardcores. Keep it 10-9, Carl. Or do a 9-9, see what they say. Alright. Shout out to Ali at Churchill Taylors in Doncaster. That shirt was lovely, mate. I wore it overnight when I went out. Lovely. Shout out to Ledger Frames at Conisborough. I'll be coming to see you for probably a door if I have to kick one down one night when I've been pub, because I'm moving house in about 10 days. But old Steffi Bull's in early tonight. Usually has a late one, doesn't he? Should have gone by and put camera on his house, shouldn't we? I won't do that to Steffi. He's me mate. What are you on about? People trying to say I don't trust Steffi Bull. Jesus, the most trustworthy man in boxing. Do you know I forgot my money here. Fucking hell. Come out without any money on me. It's been rushing that. Jesus. Shout out to Josh Whale. Good luck in your fight, Josh. I'll come and see you probably next week, sometime that week after. Enjoyed coming to the gym last week, it was alright. Shout out to Mick, your dad. I hope you're alright, Mick. I know you're not very well this week. If you need help, just give me a ring, mate. I'll pop over. It's only over at Backfield, isn't it? I hope you're alright, mate. I know it's hard. Sometimes we take our health for granted, don't we, as human beings? Shout out to Stacey85 Cross. Good boxing fan, you love. Watch that bunny though, he's a lady killer. You follow him, you know. That's that. Age is just a number to Bunny. Gotta watch him. Shout out K Official, what do you reckon? It's only the second time I've had this on. Great old hoodies these, aren't they, from K Official? Look at that. Tailored and everything, fit perfect. It's what you want, isn't it? It's what you need. In this weather, it's not good, is it? I wonder if I'll be able to blag some milk out here without going on for money. What do you reckon? Let's see if old sour face is on. I've got a bean on me. Hang on. Isn't that coming out with it? Getting up in middle at night, there's no milk. Not good, is it? Well, as regards the Joshua Wilder fight, well, it's not happening, is it? It looks bad for them, doesn't it? For Eddie Hearn and them, I think so. It looks bad. But it is what it is, isn't it? I don't know if Eddie Hearn put these up to it, and if you can clone these phones, because Eddie Hearn's office number came up, and it came up as area Brentwood, Essex, so if that's the case, how can he wriggle out of it and say, no, you can download onto this app and do that? People do it all the time in boxing. It's a prank, Porky, it's a prank. Oh, that sour-faced old cow's on. Well, if it's a prank, it's not a nice prank, is it? So I think this guy needs to be flushed out who was doing pranks, but I don't know. Eddie says that's not how they go about business, and I'm not his favourite person, but so be it. But it's not nice, and like I said to you, I know you're watching my videos, Mr. Troll, and I have a good idea who you are. Give me a ring. Give me a ring. Ring that number again, and if I don't answer, somebody else will. And we'll meet up. Let's meet up. Let's meet up and have a good old-fashioned dust-up with 10 ounces on. What do you reckon? Hey, instead of all this troll business, let's fucking meet up and get at it. Hey? You know what I mean? But watch part 2 because somebody might recognise this guy and I want to know his name and that. I'll pay £500 for this guy's name and address. I'll go knock on the door myself then. Time all this troll business stopped, innit? I can all have an opinion about boxing, but when it gets personal, well, it gets personal, doesn't it? So, alright, it is what it is, innit? Eh? So, should we go kick Dave Allen out of bed? I bet he's in bed now snoring. He's a right snorer, Dave Allen. Should we kick him up? Should we bang him up? He'll think it's old Bill, won't he? Put my beam on. But yeah, it's one of them things, isn't it? We're always going to get trolls, aren't we? How many minutes left on that? We're always going to get trolls, aren't we? There's nothing you can do about them. Could have called me a troll, couldn't you? I'm not even going to tweet no more now. I'm just going to put get stuff uploaded or get that young kid to do it. But if you want to follow me, Big Vern, at Big Vern 44 /but like I said, I won't be tweeting. It's just so you can get the videos up. But if you want to watch the videos that much, just go onto YouTube. But I want you to watch this part 2 after this, because trust me, you're going to be shocked when you hear what I have to put up with. And then when you see the number, the phone number. In fact, I'll put that phone number on. After you've all watched it, I'll put the screen washers on Twitter so you all know. In fact, when the video's out, I'm going to put them, just so you know I'm honest, I'm going to put them onto Twitter, the screenshots on my phone, because I don't lie, me. You know when you tell a lie, right? Once you tell a lie, you've got to tell another. Always remember that. You tell one, you've got to tell another. Always remember that. So, peace out. Anyway, I'm going to take this camera in. I'm going to take this camera in and get some, get my debit card and get some milk, make a drink, so I can't sleep. I'm on night patrol. But I've not had oaks. If I'd had anything, I'd be like that at curtains, going from bedroom to bedroom, going like that. Fucking shooting through all the time. So I've not had anything, I'm still on wagging. But peace out, and yeah, well, I'll do another video tomorrow. I think I've got a Liam Cameron exclusive coming, because it's, I'm not going to say anything, but I think I've got an interview with Liam Cameron coming tomorrow. So, alright, you take care, all the best. Keep on trucking.